Hello, welcome to my channel if you're for the first time. Welcome back if you've been following. This video is going to be a little different from anything I've ever done. Well, not completely. One video last year I read an audiobook to see if I could get through all of it in a week while I was exercising. This time I have a lot to do. It's summer, so I was going to basically go through everything, organize it, clean it in my room, in my house. Okay, so if you've been following my channel, you know, for the mystery, I think it was March Mysteries, I read one of the Hannah Swenson books, and then I read A Week of Murder. Christmas is a video. I read some more. So what we're going to be doing, there's like 30 books. So we are just, I checked them all out on Libby, so I'm just going to be listening to audiobooks while I'm organizing, cleaning, doing things. I'm going to let you, I will show you the finished project when I'm done, but each day I'm going to kind of pop in, let you know what I cleaned, show you. I don't want to start with the beginning product because that is embarrassing. But yeah, like how many books I was able to listen to and the product. We'll see. Like I said, there's like 30 books and I've only read like maybe 5, 2 non-Christmas, and maybe, I don't know, I think it was only 3 at Christmas. But so we'll just see how far we can get listening to the audiobooks. And so we'll check in with you later today. Hopefully I can get my whole room done today. And yeah. Okay, sorry about the noise. My window AC unit is really loud. But I finished the Hannah Swenson book that I was listening to, and I was able to do a lot today. I cleaned and organized my entire room. Look at this. So clean and organized. Had you seen it before, guys? It was not like that. So I was able to do that. I did my regular cleaning. Normally every day I pick a room and clean it, so I was able to do that. And I went like under the bed too, so my room was like, not only did I organize, I cleaned. So I'm really happy with how today went. I wish I could have read more, listened to more. I realized my problem was I was listening to it at 1 time speed. By the end I was like, okay, we're going like 2 times speed. So I think from now on I'm going to listen to it a little faster so I can get more done. I'm just listening to while I'm doing things, so I also listened to it like on my run today. And I had to do the dishes and regular things like make my bed. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll fill you in tomorrow. Totally forgot to update you yesterday, cause yesterday and today there weren't things I could really like video show you. So we have a shed, and so basically I didn't organize the entire shed, but I just was going through my stuff. My room was first, and then I just wanted to go through, all this stuff that I have in the shed, like, do I really want it? Which, I got through all that. So the only things left in my shed are just like my holiday stuff, like I have a Christmas tote for like my Halloween things. I have a little Christmas tree. I have a big bin of kids books, because I'm a preschool teacher. So things like that, like I'm going to keep them, but they're going to be stored out in the shed. And our shed is chaos, but most of it is not mine. I have a chair in there, a printer, which I do want to keep my printer. I just have to figure out a spot for it. mostly. Some extra totes that'll be used. So we have a DI here where you can just drop off things. So those totes, they're empty. They just have like extra grocery bags. I'm going to use those totes the next time I need to go to DI. So not too much out there. Today I went through my work bag, which I was glad there were some things, so I like organized that, made it look nice. I also, today I did more computer things. I like organized my personal drive. My one at work is pretty organized, but my personal one wasn't, and then I went through and organized all the pictures on my computer. And I've been averaging 2 books a day. So one of them didn't have an audiobook, so I read that before this challenge. So I read that one. The first day I just listened to it one speed and it took me the whole day. Which is why I was like, okay, I gotta speed this up, otherwise I'm not gonna get through these, or it's gonna take me like 30 days to get all through these books. So yesterday and today I read 2, so I read a total of 6 out of the books. I'm going to be skipping the Christmas ones for now, and then I will do a whole Hannah Swenson Christmas video. I think I've read 3, and there's like 4 or 5 more. So we're going to do that, but that is the update. Guys, I'm running out of things to do. But so far, enjoying the books. The only thing that's a little frustrating is that I'm not reading them. I'm trying to read them in as much order as I can, but like I still have not read book number 1. Because I've checked most of them out on Libby. All of them out on Libby. Well, there's one that's on Goodreads that was canceled. So I can't find that one anyway, like even ordering it. But most of the ones I got, I just wish I could have read them in order. But I was like, if I don't get started, this is going to take me a while. I mean, you don't really have to read them in order. I mean, I'm still keeping up enough because I will give Joanne Fluke this. She's good at like reminding you very quickly of things that happened. So I do like that. She'll give like a shout out, a quick like sentence or 2, a shout out to a previous book. The only character, there's a Ross that comes later that anyway, so I mean, you don't have to. I would suggest you read these in order, but I'm really enjoying them. I guess I do have a few notes overall. I will say on the few that I've read this time, and we'll see if it's consistent, but sometimes it takes like half the book, maybe not half, but you'll be like 9-10 chapters in before there's a murder, and sometimes it's at the beginning. So these are some variety in that. I will say it always is hers that finds the body, which I get that she wants to investigate the murders, but I mind if I was Joanne Fluke, like mixed up who found the bodies, or even mix up the crimes. Like this takes place in Lake Eden, Minnesota, supposedly a small town, and if this many people were dying like all the time, like one book there was 4 bodies. Like if this many people were dying in a small town, I'd move, because I'm like, I'm not staying here. It's only a matter of time. I might have like had a robbery that she has to solve, or somebody thinks their company's being embezzled, like your typical cop show things. I might have mixed it up that much. The only other thing that is bothering me is this love triangle between Hannah, Norman, and Mike. I'm just kind of over it. especially because it's not like I'm just trying to decide. It's like she's kissing them, and like both guys have asked her to marry him, and they just stick with her, and I'm just like, girl. But overall, I really love it. I do love a good mystery, and I will say most of the time, I actually don't think I've ever guessed. And normally I'm good at guessing, but Joanne Fluke, she has this way of writing it that I didn't guess, and there are some very good twists. Trying not to give spoilers, but yeah. So that's where we're at. I will keep you updated. I am running out of things to do, so this might take longer than I thought. It might just be like while I'm doing my normal getting ready in the morning and cleaning that I listen to this audiobook. But I am trying. Oh, I also cleaned out my flower beds. That was a disaster. So yeah, that's where we're at, and we'll check in and see where we're at tomorrow. Well, sorry, I've been really bad at updating you guys. Finished all the Hannah Swensen books. I did have to read some of them because the audiobook one was like 10 weeks. I was like, oh, I don't have time for that. But I did a lot. I talked about cleaning my room, the shed. I taught an observation class this summer, so I had to break down my classroom after, so that was fun to be able to listen. I did it a lot while I was driving and exercising, so we did a lot. I think it's fun. I think I want to do that with more series, like when there's a lot to read, listen to them instead of reading. The Hannah Swensen books are great. If you want no language or spice, these are your books. There are some good twists in there that you didn't see coming. Just like, man, I don't think I guessed the killer once, so that was really good. As well as this love triangle thing going on that I didn't really like. I don't mind it for a little bit, but then eventually you need to like move on and pick one. And there were some, let's just say there was one part that I was like, why did you put this in here just to take it out, just for drama? And if you read them, you know what I'm talking about. But overall, great series. So go read them. I also watched all the movies, besides there was one Christmas one that I didn't watch, so we will be watching that movie at Christmas. But I did love it, and I love that there are recipes, so if you want to buy the books just for the recipes, there's like a lot. So that is Hannah Swensen. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to share this, especially with anyone who is into mysteries and who's looking for no language or spice. If you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because what better use of your time do you have than watching my channel? And if you haven't already, hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. I do lots of fun things on this channel, so don't miss out. And then last but not least, I'd love to hear from you, right? Comment your opinions on these books, maybe your favorite one. I don't know if I have a favorite. But if you have a favorite, comment favorite character. Anything else? any books that are similar that you think I would like, or anything else you would love to add, and we'll see you next time. Bye.